Good evening, everyone. The final round of the Symetra Tour Island Resort Championship was delayed by more than 75 minutes as ground crews had plenty of work to do after last night's rain on the Sweetgrass Golf Club. 2 inches of rain fell and had the bunkers full of water, and it needed to be removed. The wind was a factor all day at the Sweetgrass Golf Club. Former Michigan State Spartan Alyssa Farrell of Edgerton, Wisconsin, with a birdie attempt on the par 3 third hole, hits the cup, and that drops in. That brought her score to 4 under par. Tour money leader Madeline Sagström of Sweden was a co-leader starting the final round. Her birdie attempt on 3 faded to her right. She parred and stood at 4 under. Well, the longest name on the Symetra Tour is Sherman Santi Wiwathanaphong of Thailand with a birdie attempt on the par 5-6 hole. Yes, moving her to 5 under par and a share of the lead. Her caddy is also her father, and he definitely approved. Peiyun Chen of Chinese Taipei was a co-leader with Sagström beginning the final round. Her third shot on 6 stops a couple feet from the flag. She birdied and moved back to 4 under par. We head to the 13th hole, a par 4, and Florida's Jackie Stoling rolls in a par putt. She's second on the money list and made 2 birdies down the stretch to finish at 4 under par. To the island hole, number 15, and Santi Wiwathanaphong is in the lead at 5 under, looking for birdie to make it 6 under, but not quite. She did record a birdie on 17 and finish at 6 under par. Latvia's Krista Pusite was in contention at the 15th hole at 4 under par, but her tee shot would bounce back and into the water, and that would lead to a double bogey. She ended up 10th at 2 under par. And on to the 18th, where Sherman Santi Wiwathanaphong would tap in 4 par, and when others faltered down the stretch, she won the tournament by 2 shots at 6 under par, a 3 under 69 in the final round.
I played very well, and my putting helped me a lot. I made the long putt on number 10. Usually in Thailand, I practice with the wind. Yeah, I like when it's windy because I'm gonna hit it very well.
I was just trying to do good things all day, just trying to hit good shots and make good decisions, which I did. So I wasn't really worried about that. I was just trying to get something going, but I couldn't really get it. It wasn't most of my day.
The crew did an awesome job getting everything ready. We busted butt. The bunkers were the biggest thing. All of them were washed out. The entire crew got out there and we went to town. We mowed the greens, we rolled the greens, and other than that, we fixed a whole lot of bunkers.
For the 2016 Island Resort,
Santi Wiwathanaphong moves up to 3rd on the Volvic race for the LPGA Tour card list. This is her 2nd victory on the Symetra Tour, and she takes home $18,750 for her win. There was a 3-way tie for 2nd at 4 under par, 212 between Stoling, Chain, and Sagström. There was a 5-way tie for 5th at 3 under 213, including Farrell and Germany's Sofia Popov, who had the best round of the day at 6 under 66. Pofa was the first golfer to tee off the day. She was in her own group, and she was done long before the leaders started.
3, 2, 1.
The 41st annual Pictured Rocks Run got started this morning around 8 a.m. with runners from the half marathon. These are runners from the 7.5-kilometer run, though. Runners wrapped their way around the shoreline before they turned around and continued their trek through the downtown area of Munising. After going through downtown, the runners would make their way up 2 hills before coming back down through town and towards the finish line. The men's 7.5-kilometer race was won by Aaron Jarima at 31 minutes, 38.6 seconds, which was 20 seconds better than second-place finisher. The women's 7.5-kilometer, well, she has the last name Jarima. That's Courtney Jarima with a time of 36 minutes, 11.8 seconds. Alex Dennis won the men's half marathon, while Kelsey Bragg won the female side portion of the race. This year's race featured nearly 400 runners. To the scoreboard, final day of the Firecracker Tournament from Marinette. Green Bay defeated Menominee 19-6. The Marquette Blues fell to De Pere 3-0. De Pere also went on to win the tournament. Escanaba fell to Pulaski in a close one 4-3, and Marinette defeated Gladstone 10-2.